All right, it's Monday, November 23rd, 2020. This is your weekly look at the Altos research data that came in over the weekend for the entire US real estate market. Each week, Altos tracks every home for sale in the US, all the pricing, changes in pricing, all the supply and demand. And we make those analytics available to our customers so that you can see the trends for the US housing market before it becomes available through the traditional data channels. For the realtors in our audience, if you've been interested in using our market data more skillfully with your clients, we've recently published an ebook on the topic, so it's super comprehensive. It'll help you build your business as you are able to better share information, guide your clients, reach new people. There's a link in the description below the video here, so you can click through and get your copy. Okay, it's Thanksgiving, and let's hit the data quickly this week. The median home price in the US this week is $349,900. That's unchanged for 3 weeks in a row now. Prices are up about 9.5% year over year. We have only 6 more weeks until the spring market reset. And so you should expect prices to tick back a little bit each week through the end of December in those next 6 weeks. And then it looks like we're going to begin 2021 in the US with home price about 339, which would be about 10% higher than last year. So crazy stuff, but the whole year, right? The price of the newly listed cohort finally backed off this week. This is these winter holiday weeks have less traffic, and any new listings that come to market are, of course, priced accordingly. So the median price of the new listings this week is $300K. It'll have a couple of more big drops before January. You can see in the blue line here, the price of the new listings is much more volatile than the market as a whole. It's much more seasonally volatile and much more sensitive to these holiday weeks. So any given week of the year will impact the price at which you first list your house for sale. We started 2020 at $250K, the price of the new listings, before that steep climb of the first quarter, which you can see happens every year. So if you've been paying attention to the Altos data here, you'll know that all signs point to a steep climb in the first quarter of 2021 again. On our inventory watch, we're down to 514,000 single-family homes active on the market this week. The next week we're going to have to change the y-axis on our chart here. As we've been saying, there are still no signs of big new inventory coming to market in the spring. In fact, the one big variable, that mortgage forbearance market, the properties that have been not paying their mortgages or delayed or in an agreement to do so, it turns out as of right now, it looks like that less than 5% of these homes that have been in forbearance have sold as a way to resolve that forbearance agreement. And fewer than 2% have been like short sales or other distressed sales. So it makes sense, because if you held on to your home this year, you gained on average 10% on the equity. And so even if you bought your home very recently with a low down payment, you're not likely to be upside down on the mortgage. American homeowners are in a very strong position right now. So those are unlikely to flood, becoming less and less likely to flood the market with distressed sales in April. Don't hold your breath for any big change. Finally, this week, we'll look at the days on market chart again. Average time on the market for US single family homes, 111 days right now. That's significantly lower than normal for this time of year. October 2020 really appears at this point to be the peak of the abnormality of our demand this year, like out of season. That's why NAR announced its seasonally adjusted sales estimation for October last week, and it was such a blowout. Compared to typical Octobers, Homes are flying off the shelves. And you can see that in the DOM number here. The dark red line is finally now starting to regain its seasonal patterns of climb. So expect 2021 to follow a much more typical seasonal curve, even if the market overall stays hot. So we'll have our normal shape, even though we'll be faster than normal. Interestingly, if you compare the mean DOM, the average, which we have here, to the median, and the trends can be very telling. So the median DOM reflects that there are most of the homes turning over very quickly, where the average, the mean, has some garbage that's been on the market maybe for years that pulls that average higher. So right now, the median DOM is only 49 days, which is much more likely to be what you like experience if you like walk into the market buying or selling right now. And it reflects the hot market. Median DOM is significantly faster than normal Octobers. So that's the data this week. As always, visit altosresearch.com for full details, latest data. Realtors, don't forget to the download link in for the brand new market data ebook is in the description below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to make sure you get these and other videos each week. And thank you, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving. And more next week.